It is beatable. The issue is, I'm bad. All right, for those who don't know, I talked about this. Yeah, I started literally from the beginning. A while ago, I played a game called Dark Souls 3, and it's been so long now that I'm already going to do it again. And when I did that, one of my punishments was to complete getting over it for dying, I don't know, like 300 times or something. Oh, do you not hear the voiceover here? I can fix it. I haven't played this game in so long that it hasn't been added into my new, like, OBS interface. There we go. Should be fixed. I'm gonna wait for 1 second and you're playing getting over it. Chat has chosen. I kind of figured this would happen. Wait, I still got it, bro. And by it, I mean extremely mediocre getting over it skills. Okay. Get me up there. Yo, I'm fucking schmovin'. Okay, now is the hard part. How the fuck did I get up here before?
Subscribe to Dumper Man.
One must imagine Dumpster Man playing Getting Over It.
You don't have to imagine. It's happening on your screen. Thank you for the sub, hilarious. The people who weren't here when I was making the Dark Souls rules don't know to save their subs. This game is mold-inducing for me, but it also has kind of like a nice, it has like kind of a weirdly nice vibe to it. You used a sub before you added that? Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate all subbers. This part is still the bane of my existence. Everyone's like, just wiggle your mouse back and forth and then you get up there. But it has never, like, really worked that way in practice for me. You should play Sexy Hiking after this? Bro, no lie. I'm pretty sure Sexy Hiking was made in Game Maker a long time ago. And back when I was learning Game Maker, I downloaded it to, like, to learn. That was forever ago. I could be wrong about that. But, like, the examples of games made in Game Maker way back then were not numerous. And it was, like, in early-ish days of the internet, too. So I kind of had to, like, ad-lib for research purposes. There's nothing particularly sexy about that game, I'm just gonna say. Definitely before Hotline Miami. Dude, it was before Yo-Yo Games owned it. Okay, you kind of gotta... I think I can probably get up there from here. Like, you do gain height, but yeah, I'm just wiggling. Okay. Okay, great. Love this game. Right, I forgot. I forgot how much I love this game. My sound feels really low. It's actually just the effects that are low, I think. I think I had them turned down because I was doing media share. Although they weren't actually all that low. The game's just quiet. This is all, when I come back to this game, here's part of the problem too, is that I don't play this game often enough to have, like, retained any skills. So when I come back to it, I'm like, oh, right, I don't remember how to fucking do any of this. Although I at least got up to here pretty fast. I'd say that was a decent improvement. I can't even get the... The game, like, stuttered there. That was weird. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Come on!
The mountain seems no more a soulless thing, but rather as a shape of...
This is the beginning. Okay, great.
Darkness and the winds of chaos born amid the lordless heavens thundering. A presence crouched, enormous and austere, before whose feet the mighty waters mourn. George Sterling.
Shut up. Shut up, Bennett! Fuck you. I played Getting Over It once and I hated the controls. It's easier with a touchpad. Hello? What the fuck do you think I stream on? What's your PB? The orange is my PB. Didn't the developer make a game just like this but for walking? You mean Quap? Yeah, he made Quap. Struggling in the first area? Yeah, we still got it. Yeah, I mean, if by it you mean the exact same getting over it skills I've always had, I do indeed still got it. It just doesn't count for shit because I'm terrible at this game. Oh my god, come on. Dude, I swear, sometimes the physics of this game just betray you. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn off the music. Because it's fucking copyrighted. I forgot about that. My VODs get claimed. I'm just gonna play some background music. I actually like the music too, which is unfortunate. Is the background music a good volume? Whoop. Right, get me off there. Yep, it's good. Okay, cool. I just want a little something, you know? It just sounds so lonely when it's just me and my voice and my thoughts. What's up, BGB? I see you got it. I'm here for real this time, but I see you at least got in time for the Gamba. That's very important. Dude, I'm fucking terrible. What is happening? I got over this so fast. No pun intended. I got over this so fast the first time. The first time tonight, I should say. It took me eons on my first playthrough. And by first playthrough, I mean I'm still on my first playthrough. My first play session in which I did not, in fact, get over it. Poggers. Ah, the way it hooked on that barrel. So frustrating. This is the first time I've seen you play a game that I'm better at. As I understand it, getting better at this game is very much just a matter of just investing time into it. So you have to just, like, inherently be a little psycho to get good at this game. Which is not an insult. It's going to sound like it, but it's not an insult. Gonna finally be able to play Elden Ring without it needing to be 720p at the lowest settings just to get a smooth 60 FPS? Bro, you get a smooth 60 FPS in Elden Ring? Oh, why is it, like, stuttering here? Okay, whatever, I'll take that. Well, as smooth as Elden Ring can be. Yeah, Elden Ring's performance is not, like, horrible, but smooth isn't the word I would use to describe it. Even after patches, it's still very, stuttery. I don't know why I went over here. That really was not the play. Fuck off. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell is going on with my... Okay, that's fine. That actually couldn't have worked out better. Unless... Fuck off. Oh, dude, I need to play Phantom Liberty. That's like one of the biggest things that I want to like do before the end of the year. Is we'll do another playthrough of Cyberpunk. Because it's been since like pretty much the 1.0 version. I don't know what I was doing there. Cyberpunk is so good now. I liked it even before. I'm just gonna be honest. It had issues, but I mean the story and the world were enough to. Wow, what happened there? I hit the ceiling with my hammer. The world and story were enough to kind of carry that game to me. I still enjoyed the gameplay fine, too. I think the complaints about the gameplay were valid, but somewhat overblown. Put it that way. What the fuck? Cyberpunk was pretty good, and now apparently it's really good. Oh, fuck, I'm in a bad spot. No? I just... Ah, shit. I'm so bad at this part. I actually think the next part after this, I probably have down fine. I just hate this goddamn section right here. Every time I come back to this game, I always get stuck on this bit. Yeah, my backlog is ridiculous too. I also want to start Baldur's Gate. And yes, I did say start. That's the ridiculous thing. I'm not even sure I'll be able to finish that game in 2024. I don't know anyone who's finished Baldur's Gate 3. No, fuck you. Okay, just get me back here. You could finish Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, dude, apparently. My friends this weekend were so funny. They were like, when we decided we weren't gonna have D&D last week, they were like, oh, maybe we could finish Baldur's Gate 3. And one of them said, my brother in Christ, we're not even at the end of Act 2. The game has 3 acts. There we go. Baldur's Gate getting laid speedrun? Well, something got finished in that. Wasn't, you know, the entire game, but... This is so nerve-wracking. I just want to kind of launch myself this way. But this like little ledge here feels like it was designed to prevent you from doing this. Let's go. Gaming. The speedrun for Baldur's Gate 3 is super short. Yeah, but like no one who's playing the game legitimately is speedrunning it. and those people are taking over 100 hours to beat it. Quit this game. I know part of what people like in this game is overcoming the challenge, but I just wasn't enjoying it, so I just decided it wasn't for me. I never would have played this game in a vacuum, but once upon a time, I decided it was a suitable punishment for a Dark Souls stream, and the rest is history. Don't knock me off. That's why I gotta be careful here. I'm really not respecting this section because it's easier than what comes before it. However, it's gonna get me knocked down. Just like that. I won't touch Baldur's Gate because of the dice system. I mean, it sounds like the game just isn't for you, but that's... I feel like you missed the point of the game a little bit. That does look like the Half-Life barrel, yes. I'm not 100% sure. I wonder what this is made in. I actually don't know. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Speedrun for this is sub 60. I'm aware. I would just like to get to the top, okay? And then maybe do it 50 more times because I'm an insane person. Pull it in. Bring it in. Well, I thought all I had to do was like just swing it. You have to kind of like jump it. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. I just don't want it to fall off the edge when I do this. Yep, okay, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, every RPG has randomness. Baldur's Gate 3 just has the the audacity to show you the randomness. It's weird that your hang up with that game is dice. It's based on D&D, in which you roll dice. You do still you're not just rolling dice randomly though. You do still have an influence on the outcome. Now I'm just trolling. Come on. Oh my god. Why can't I hook that ledge at all now? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that was a little scary. Bro! Oh my god. Ooh, I thought I was about to land on that. So late here, but I just want to play RoboQuest. Same, honestly. Why did I do that?
I'm followed by a dog called Ego. Friedrich Nietzsche. The completion rate of like the beat the game once achievement on Steam is surprisingly pretty high. I was checking to see how many people had the Golden Cauldron, and that's also not as low as you would think it is. Love the movement of the game. It's like Titanfall 2 without the wall running, kind of. Yeah, I can see that. It reminds me of just like modern Doom. With the slide, I guess. This is the part that I don't remember how to do. I used to have this down. Like you kind of just... Yeah, you just go, and then yeah. Boop! Gotta go that way. You kind of just swing it back and forth in like arcs, but I don't... It keeps like jumping me back. I don't understand like why it's doing that. Yeah, it's more like 2016 than Eternal, but it's got that. It's definitely got that aspect. It's really a Tony Hawk game in disguise, though, you know? Will you fall here, chat? I never fell here. 2016 is better. It's kind of a hot take, but I actually agree to some extent. I think Eternal has better combat, but everything else around it is worse. It just depends on what your priority is, I think. I think they're both... Here's a hot take. I think they're both really good games.
Eternal's combat feels bloated. I don't know if it feels more bloated than 2016's though, you know? He's gaming. This part sucks. I remember that much. Yep, and that's why. What if I just... Nope. Okay, that didn't quite go how I planned. Alright, set me down on the grill. We like the grill. It's flat. That's really the only reason I like the grill is because it's flat, but... Holy shit, dude, my leg is falling asleep. Sometimes I like just sit naturally with like my with one leg like crossed over the other while I stream, but it leads to my leg falling asleep. I'm gonna just like stand up and stretch. Oh yeah, I hate the hub world for Eternal too. I wish they would have just done away with that whole thing. The worst part was like having to walk around it and actually find like everything you needed. Like what the hell was the point of that? It's just tedium. Got COVID right now and I've had to stay inside my tiny ass room since Friday. Hey, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I've had COVID twice and neither time would I describe it as being particularly fun. I was lucky enough to not get super sick, but... No, my leg was actually very asleep. That was kind of weird. Yeah, it's like it doesn't want to stay on this, which is scary. I just need to, yeah. No. No. Saved. Yeah, my COVID has always been like a sinus infection too, but sinus infections fucking suck. Let's just be real. Like that shit, not good. Soundtrack for it is such a... Oh, for the hub world? I was gonna say, I like the soundtrack for Doom Eternal, but I felt weird about it ever since, you know, Mick Gordon talked about what it was like making that soundtrack. Like, I guess it's still good music, but... What am I doing here, actually? I think I just want to get a little jump. Yeah, that's perfect. It is, like, so remarkably easy to fall here. Oh, it's not going to stay on that. Yep, that sucks. Yeah, Britta's never tested positive for COVID either, despite me having it twice. There is one time we're pretty sure she had it, but... we were staying home that week anyways, so she just didn't get tested. It was after my sister's wedding where someone else had tested positive, so it was pretty safe to just assume that she had it. Could I like... This is risky, but... Nope, it actually didn't work. I don't remember what I've done for this in the past. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, Retro's talking about the part where the hub in Doom Eternal gets attacked. I forgot that happened too. But you're right, it does happen. Had to call into work sick for the first time. It was so awkward. Dude, I got very used to calling into work sick. Honestly, my work gave me a week of just sick time. Like, not vacation time, just sick time. And I fucking took it. I was like, you're gonna give me that time? I'm gonna take it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. My thoughts exactly, Cauldron Man. Oh, you're not getting paid for it. Yeah, if your work doesn't actually give you sick time, that does suck. Uh-oh. Get me back up there. There we go. I ran Doom Eternal 100% once upon a time. Never again, though. Yeah. I just don't like the game enough. I like it. But I don't like it that much to replay it over and over again. And I'm sort of like confused how people like continue to get mileage out of that game, replaying it over and over again. For me, one was enough. Although we'll see, I guess I may end up doing it again. For Dark Souls punishments. Here's the thing about the, like, I assume everyone liked Doom Eternal thing. I think the people who love Doom Eternal are really, really vocal about it and will, like, kind of militantly defend it. I like the game, but I was going to make a video on it, and I decided not to because I saw how toxic the, just the conversation about that game, especially as it pertains to Ultra Kill, was. And, you know, me having some negative opinions on Doom Eternal, even though I liked it, recipe for me being called a fanboy, bullshit like that. I just didn't even want to open up that. Oh, fuck. I just didn't even want to open up that possibility, you know? I liked the game. That's the thing. I liked the game. I think it has some problems. I think it's not perfect. Mayo's still living rent-free in people's heads. Not me. I don't care. So the dude didn't love Ultra Kill. Who cares? I'm like trying to force this now, and it's 100% gonna get me to fall. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Mayo, to be honest. I have no quarrel with the guy, but he sure does come up a lot in the Discord and in chat. The aesthetics of Doom seem a little generic. I feel like they only seem generic because every game under every FPS game under the sun has copied its aesthetic over the years, you know? Okay, I think I could latch this onto the slide. The problem then, though, is that I think I could also just slide off of the slide. All right, extend me a little bit. Yeah, see, that's what happens then if I... So I think I just want to get a good swing. Oh, fuck. Come on, come on. No, no, no. Oh! I've been here for a while, and I've been so close to falling so many times. I mean, I know there's like another little like ledge down there, but usually if I fall down there, I just fall. Fall. Fuck you. Oh. I think, here's my opinion. If you like Ultra Kill and you enjoy the game, I don't know why you would seek out like negative or controversial content on the game. That's my opinion. I think a lot of people sought those videos out just to get mad about them. Like, I don't think they had any intention of hearing out what he had to say or anything like that. Regardless of how valid the claims made in that video are, I think it's like, why did you even watch it? Like, you knew you weren't going to agree with it. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Not how I choose to spend my life. Fuck, I'm going. Yeah, it's Jover. Okay. We can get back up from this though. Yeah, the thing is though, you don't really need to engage with the community to enjoy the game. I mean, you still done more than most people, I assume, having like sought out like a streamer community. It's a little different. But I don't know. I mean, it's still more than most people do. A lot of people here are people who are part of the Ultra Kill community, so You're getting a curated glimpse at what the community is like, and it's not all bad. No, anyone who says Turbo Overkill is like Ultra Kill has no fucking clue what they're talking about. Dude, I've been here for so fucking long. I feel like it was like this last time I played the game too. Got one of my videos in your recommended. Let's go. I'm glad those videos are still getting recommended. The way my analytics look lately, I assume they weren't. I guess you've been here a little while, so that was probably maybe a year ago. Okay, I'll take that. Or will I? I don't really like this. Could I... No, that was bad. Speed of movement with some augments is closest to Ultra Kill. I mean, in my opinion, the base movement speed of Turbo Overkill is faster than Ultra Kill. That doesn't mean it's like it. Oh, fuck.
No.
Fine. Fine. Does anyone have recommendations for actual retro shooters? Do you, when you say actual, do you mean stuff that was made in like the 90s? Someone compared me to Albino or Mayo by explaining why rocket riding is overpowered right now. In what context? That seems insane. I'd be shocked if either of those guys know how to rocket ride, honestly. At least, like, proficiently. Oh, fuck. Like, Quake era? What have you played? I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of them are pretty bad. Like, Doom, Quake, Blood, some of the other build engine games are good games. But a lot of them... a lot of the ones that are like more under the radar from back then are not very good. I'm not super like clued into like the speedrun community. But rocket riding to me only seems overpowered in Cybergrind, which I feel the game shouldn't be balanced around. But I could be, like, missing some places where people are using rocket riding in the base game that are problematic. So you have a Quake hot take here? Half-Life is better than Quake? I don't even think that's a hot take. I think most people prefer Half-Life to Quake. I think Half-Life is a more agreeable game for most people. I think Quake is like just really, really cool for a pretty, like, a more specific. Rocket riding is used a lot in the base game by people that don't know any other movement tech. Is that a problem? I don't know. Oh, fuck, I always do that there. Dude, I'm getting frustrated about this jump here. Like, I guess what you're saying maybe is that people are learning rocket riding to the detriment of their other gameplay. The thing is, I'm the opposite, though. I don't use rocket riding at all. I actually would really like to learn it, because I think it would be fun to integrate it into my gameplay. But I also, like, no, I shouldn't say all the other movement tech, but most of the other movement tech. Everything except for pretty, like, niche speedrunning stuff. Dude, why is it, like, yoinking me up so much? I feel like someone told me to turn on the trackpad tuning, and, it does make it easier to, like, move around, but it's also, like, really finicky. Like, sometimes it'll just randomly, like, bounce you in a direction you didn't want to go.
Really don't want to get P ranks for Act 2. I personally didn't find it to be too hard. It was more challenging than Act 1 for sure, but like I kind of just buckled down and like got him in a night for the most part. See, I don't like this position though. It's not like very easy to get on the slide from here. Never remember to use Whiplash post nerf. I agree that that initial nerf to it, like kind of just completely deleted it from my muscle memory. Actually, I think here's what I need to do here. This is a bit of a silly, like what's happening here. I need to move back the other way. The other way. Okay. So, don't love this. Yep, okay. I can hook this here. Pull it in. Sit me down there. I still use it like there was no nerf. P2 got me using it again. I'll put it that way. There is some stuff that is pretty hard to reach without Whiplash or Rocket Riding, and as we just established, I don't Rocket Ride, so... You. Just get ultra kill rank. I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, if you're playing well enough anyways, like, it really shouldn't matter that much. Even if you don't have ultra kill rank, like, A rank and above, it's not, like, super debilitating. Just to slam storage into an ultra boost? Yeah, okay. Hi, small child right there. Indeed. Okay, this is kind of a new checkpoint, more or less. Well, no, it's not. Because if you fall, you go back down to the area with the grill. What the hell is the kiddo doing there? Honestly, great question. I'm not gonna worry. I got my own problems here. This is the part that I can't really remember how to do all that well. Go punt the child. Saying ultra boost make me an ultra kiddo? No, but suggesting to do it instead of whiplashing, which is so much more simple of a game mechanic, kind of does. I don't have ultra kill rank most of the time because I still play the game like it just went into early access, but that is beside the point. Honestly, I find myself playing that way too. Yep, there it is.
I'm gonna let you be for a little bit.
I mean, I didn't play when the game first went into early access, but like at this point, I am like I am an ancient ultra kill player compared to some people. Like, the game had a couple thousand reviews on Steam when I started playing, and it's got like 100K now. Put it that way. I just like pull myself up and in. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I don't want to hit that. Let's just go around the other way. Is it though? I found it way easier. Way easier than just clicking one button. I don't know how. Like, hey, if you prefer slam storage, more power to you. But I don't think most people would consider that easier than just, you know, clicking a button and zipping to an enemy. See ya, user. I played the demo so much before I bought it. I don't replay demos like that. Sometimes I think I'm going to. I guess I kind of did with Reaver. Started slightly after you beat Minos the first time, I think. That would have been like January 2022. I think the game grew a lot in that time period. So, wouldn't surprise me. That was a little more than I bargained for. That's the tech there, is just to like kind of pull yourself in off of that. And then that's unfortunate. Okay, I got over that a lot faster.
than the previous time. No pun intended. Told this story a few times, but I drew furry art for Ultra Kill. The demo version of the nail gun is busted. Yeah, it's also funny to see the old model. It's so ugly. The nail gun's old model is. Now this is the part where you start running away. No, just kidding. I don't know what to do here though. Yes, I did just get some mileage out of a Shrek quote. Remember when people got mad about New Maurice? Did people get mad about that? I thought it was mainly about the shotguns and the nail gun. It's okay. No. Still stuck on Melania? Godspeed, soldier. I gave you all the advice I have. Yeah, Maurice got a bit of a texture update. Not a significant one, mind you. He just has like a little more like decals on him, kinda. Yeah, that's the other thing is like people see screenshots and not like the full-blown thing in the game. I do enjoy the fight a bit more now. Melania's fight, other than, you know, the one attack, just feels really good, in my opinion. It's actually very, like, fluid and intuitive. Other than the one goddamn attack. I wish Maurice's legs were more visible. I'm not gonna lie. I've known that he has legs for a while now, and it still kind of bothers me. Like, why? Like, why? Make it make sense. I think that's the point, but... yeah, once you learn how to dodge waterfowl, it's not that bad, but... the thing is, waterfowl still can be problematic at close range. One thing I don't like about New Maurice is the fact that when I do my floating point value shenanigans, his eyes don't disappear, but that is glitch stuff. As a model itself, I like it. No, 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 that's clearly a bug. You should report that to Hikita and team. Get that one fixed. That's very important. Why does it, like... I feel like it pulls me more than I want it to when I do that. I still don't know how to get past this next obstacle. But if I do, I'm very close to a PB. Perfect. No, just hook me here. This is much safer. Okay. That it didn't exactly go how I intended. That 1 hour long segment of you fucking around in the void was so funny. You talking about me? Like when I punched all the what are they called? Idols? Yeah. That was pretty damn funny. That is another one of my least viewed Ultra Kill videos, and I can understand why, but I feel like there was some, like, peak comedy in that one. If my least viewed... this pisses me off, honestly. If my least viewed, I mean, it's got, like, 30k views, which I would kill for on some of my other videos, and that was really kind of just, like, a stupid throwaway Ultra Kill video. Okay. This isn't what I would like to be happening. Could I kind of just, like... oh, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. I just, like, lower myself down and then... oh, God. Oh, actually fucking worked. Let's go. This staircase sucks, though, too. Are you guys teaching me spotter arm tech? Yeah, that was when you taught me how to put, like, rats on coins and shit. Yeah, my PB spot is rather close to here. They removed that? No, no more fun. Confirmed, Takeda hates fun. Fuck, pull me in. Oh god, it's gonna slip. No, 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 no. Pull me back, pull me back, pull me back, pull me back, pull me back. Dude, this actually, like, kind of hurts my wrist. Fuck, no! Okay, I think I get how to at least get back to there, though. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm not going back to the beginning. No. Me? Never. Uh-oh. He is insane. Derogatory. No, you're right. I'm playing getting over it, so pretty much hit the nail on the head. Now you do it with Mind Flayers instead, because Mind Flayers teleport to you from the bottom of the map. You can place stuff. Oh my god. The spawner arm tech will not be denied. Jesus Christ. Godfrey is such a good boss. Love Godfrey. Okay, there is tangible improvement at this section. Okay, the ball's fine. We like the ball. Godfrey, more like Goat-free. So true. Yeah, I've seen some people say they think Godfrey is better than Gale, though, and I just can't get behind that. I do like Godfrey a lot. I actually like Morgott better as far as Elden Ring bosses go. Which apparently is kind of a hot take, but I think some people are just disappointed at how much health he has. Which is fair. But I nuked him on my first playthrough, and then I was like, that seemed like a really cool boss. And then I just, from there on, went and fought him with, like, under-leveled weapons and shit. And now I have a lot more fun with him. Okay, I think what I want to do is get my thing down here. Push myself off. I think the problem is that, and this doesn't, like, really make any sense to me, like, design-wise. But I think part of the problem is that Morgott is, like, designed to be fought at, like, any time after you access Altus. Which is a really strange decision from FromSoft, honestly. Oh, okay, that was not what I intended to do. However... it does make it so that if you did, like, all the optional content, you're gonna have a really easy time with him. I just mentioned Godwin every time I talk about Elden Ring. Are you talking about Godfrey or Godwin? Godwin is cool, but I want to see him, like, as a character in a boss fight and stuff before I make any judgment on whether I like him better than any of the, you know, stuff that's already in the game. If he's even gonna be in the game, you know? That's actually a legitimate question. I missed the Let's Play in between a VOD and your almost video essay approach with voiceovers and conclusions. Not that I don't like your style, but I was just using it as an example. I have good news for you. I think that style is gonna make a comeback on the channel in kind of a big way. I think it's just where I excel the most. And I'm thinking about making just like a video essay channel. I don't know if that's a good idea and I haven't committed to it yet, but it is something I'm genuinely considering. Okay, hold up. We actually are in kind of a good position here. Just gotta not let myself slip. And that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay. Godwin just gives off those vibes, you know? He is like a really cool lore character. I can't say I blame you. Jury's out for me, you know? I've gotten so much more proficient at this section after being stuck on it for like fucking 30 minutes. Oh, you mean in general, before streaming took off, when people would record a video that isn't just an edited VOD? Oh, I get you. I used to do that, like, way back. On Minecraft. I made Minecraft videos. It was an innocent time. I'm glad I don't still do that. But, it was an era for me. And I actually had, I would say I had what I thought at the time was a moderately successful channel. I had a video that had like 1 million views. I think it straight up was at 1 million views. My channel only ever hit, I think, like 1,000 subs. But again, it was just like a different era of YouTube. We do meet Godwin. What do you mean? He's the giant mermaid fish corpse thing without a soul. Yeah, do you love that character though? You're like, yeah, that fish thing, that's sick. That's my favorite character in the game. Yeah, he's cool. I mean, he is pretty cool, but he's like barely in the game, you know? I think I fucked up. No, I didn't. I'm good. I mean, you know what I meant. I feel like you're twisting my words here on purpose. I love big fish. I meant like as a character or like a boss or something, not as a set piece. Set me down here. The sheer amount of fuck around and find out here is fantastic. Yeah, what I'm finding out is that it works. What do you mean? Okay. Bring me down just a little bit. How the fuck does it, like, it goes lower, like, automatically, and that sucks. Okay, I'm here. I'm no longer here. I love how the hammer bends a little bit. That's kind of like a cool... Okay. Sure. I'll take that over falling all the way down. Let's just reset a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure why that worked, but I think that little just like weird edge of the box might just have like collision for some reason. Yeah, it does, because I'm like, I kind of stalled out like this. Interesting. Learning. Yeah. Okay, to the camera is where I need to go. I remember this. That works on most flat surfaces. Yeah, I've kind of noticed that. I do remember getting to this camera being a bit of a pain. And it's really not so much getting to the camera, it's getting past the camera. Set me down easy. Set me down easy. Okay, perfect. That was exactly what I intended to do. No, don't. Can you, like, just rotate the other way? Thank you. I feel like trying to do like granular movements in this game tends to like produce underwhelming results. Whoa, not what I intended to do. Hello? Why did it do that? Okay. I think that's what I gotta do is just balance the hammer on a step and then just push myself up. Time to lose it all again. I probably will at the fucking orange, dude. That is a nasty ass jump, but if I get past that, that's a PB, I'm pretty sure, so. Studley Beefcake is a fantastic name on Steam. That is a high school friend that I like don't really talk to anymore. Not that I have any problem with them. I just haven't kept up with them. How goes it, Dumpster Man, with Bennett Foddy? Have you ever gotten over it? It wasn't your fault. The accident was years ago. Yeah, the accident was proposing this game as a punishment from a Dark Souls 3 stream. A year ago. Over a year ago. Oh, no. No, we're fine. What's your problem, Cauldron Man? Okay, just like... Set me down. I want to think about my next move instead of just flinging myself up. Imagine. We should all friend them. Please don't do that. Please actually don't do that. It's not even funny to joke about that. Do not in a million years do that. I don't want, like, even people that I am friends with being bothered by others about my streaming life. Let alone people that I don't talk to anymore. I know you're joking, but, like, on the off chance that someone thinks you're serious, like, I have to say, please do not do that. Oh, fuck. What did I bounce off of there? I must have I hit the underside of the, like, bookshelf there, looks like. Wow. Real life progress in getting over it with Bennett Foddy tonight. Live on stream. You're witnessing it. Oh, I don't think the light bulb has... I don't think it has collision. It clearly doesn't. This section is not as hard as the previous section, but you can't, the light bulb is indeed an object? What? It looked like I just phased right through it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, ain't no way. What are you talking about? I have a very important question I'm curious about. Shoot. I got nothing better to do than answer questions. It is indeed an object. Well, yeah, if your point... Rereading that message, I realize if your point was that it is an object in the game, you are correct. What's your go-to fast food place? The place you'd pick if you had to go get fast food right now. Well, I had it last night, but Culver's. That said, Culver's is not my favorite fast food place. It's just, there's a lot of them around here in the Midwest, so they're pretty available. There's one relatively close to me, so I get it pretty often. We don't have that in the UK. I thought you were Australian for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Is there another Joel in chat that's Australian? Are you Joel in the Discord? Yeah, you are, because you were talking about Melania. Yeah, I thought you were Australian. I guess I'm an idiot. Fuck you. British, unfortunately. Ah, you shouldn't have admitted to that. Now I like you less. I'm just kidding. I don't work there anymore, but I get 15% off at Culver's for working at my last job. Was your last job Culver's, or was it just did it just for some reason have a deal with Culver's. All right, here we go. Now some progress. I feel like there's kind of a nasty fall here, if I remember correctly. It's like easy to not fall down here, but don't want to get complacent. Okay, here's what I have not been past. It looks so simple. Yet, never been past it. All right, clear the orange off. I think if I get to like the edge, I maybe have a better chance of like pushing myself up at the angle that I want. Okay. Gonna be honest, I think I've been up on these rocks before, but I never made it up to the top. Because I think you kind of have to act quickly to make it up. Yeah, you do. It turns out. Okay. Can I sit on this thing, like, comfortably? No! No! Where am I going? What made you think I was from Australia? Honestly, it must have just been someone else in chat who said they were from Australia, and that's literally just it, and I just thought it was you. Like, probably nothing more than that. Yes. I'm angry. I don't want to talk about it. I will keep going. For the fans. Excuse me. Excuse me. I got here at the worst time. Yeah, no, you did actually get here at the best time because you might be able to witness what progress looks like in this game. What the fuck? Why did I go that way? Markiplier would have had a conniption. In fact, I think he did. Are you saying I'm a better man than Markiplier? God bless. Why is it like taking me that way? Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay, great. That worked great. Can do it this way, though. What did Markiplier do with getting over it? Is my question. Alright, I got a little too cute with that. I was actually just about to say, is he still doing OnlyFans? That's so random. I mean, good for him, honestly, but... it just feels a little random. He's always struck me as, like, fairly brand-friendly. It was just a one-time thing? Okay. Gaming. Alright, I don't want to be over here. Get me up there. Just slow. Slow and steady wins the race. People have been saying this. It's just a tastefully censored nude photo shoot with all the money going to charity. That's right. I did know that it was a charity thing, but I didn't know that it like was done already. I thought maybe it was like a perpetual thing. Either way, I have no desire to see Markiplier nude. Good for him. Just got a municipal alert that there's a high level of E. coli in the river. That happens all the time to the lakes here in Minnesota. Sometimes I will like just want to go to the beach and the beach will be closed due to E. coli. Very not poggers. Ah, right. Now I get to be stuck here for a while because yet again I don't remember how to do this shit. Hello. That's cool. The fuck is E. coli? It's a bacteria that makes you sick. Pretty not good to ingest. Is it some American thing? I don't think it's just an American thing. I don't know why it would be. Oh, what? The leg fucking... Hello? Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. I can get up there from here. Yeah, it sounds like you just have never heard of it, which is fine. You're one of today's 10,000 or whatever. Hearing about E. coli for the first time. Okay, we're good. Some E. coli makes you sick, some doesn't. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't know anything about E. coli. Other than that, I don't swim in the lake when there's E. coli in the lake. And that a bunch of people got sick from a Chipotle near me because of E. coli. Which I think is a story that many people can relate to because it's happened at a lot of Chipotles. Holy gaming? It was E. coli in the lettuce. Why is it always the lettuce? I feel like I heard about this happening at a Subway, too. Okay, I'm going backwards now. I don't like the way the, like, physics of this feel. This part in particular. Okay, wait, don't jump me back. Uh-oh. Let's hook again. Push me in a little farther. Then get me out of there. Popeye's finally opened up near me, and I want to know if that's a generally positively perceived place. It is my favorite chicken sandwich place. I can't speak for how it is in the UK, but around here, it's pretty damn good. Very, very good chicken. And biscuits. I like the biscuits, too. And also the sides, man. Okay. Alright, we're back here. Yeah, the fries are absurdly good. For literally just being, like, pretty standard, like, seasoned fries. It's really the seasoning that makes them good, though. UK generally has better ingredients. Hello, I'm not trying to go down. Why are you going down? I've never been to the UK, but I would say that the stuff that I had from, like, McDonald's or Burger King or whatever in Europe in general felt better. Like, better quality, I should say. Like, I had a burger at a McDonald's in Belgium. It was pretty good. My mom only goes to Chick-fil-A because the Popeyes we have is on the bad side of town. Listen, I say this, absolutely no pun intended. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Popeyes is just like that. If you want better chicken with less homophobia, sometimes you gotta go into the bad neighborhoods. No, it wouldn't surprise me to hear that your fast food was better. Especially not with my experience in other places in Europe. Closest Cane's is over an hour from me. I don't think I will maybe ever go to Cane's because Britta went and she got like horribly sick with food poisoning. So if I go, it has to be like by myself and not with Britta. Why is Popeyes the most known fast food place for people fighting? Listen, I don't know if you count it, but in my mind, that is not Popeyes, that is Waffle House. Yeah, KFC is not very good in the US. It's fine, but it's gone downhill, I would say. The quality control is very bad. At its best, it's fine, and at its worst, it is vile. So I just don't go there generally. There's no Waffle House near me. There isn't one near me either, but I just see shit online. At Popeyes, you get into fights with the employees. At Waffle House, you get into fights with the other patrons. Fuck! If that makes sense. KFC in the USA is bad. I've never had a good experience at KFC ever. I wouldn't say never, but they used to be good and then they got a lot worse until I just stopped going. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Burger King is not great. The Burger King I had in Europe was better, without a doubt, but it was not, like, amazing. And it feels like Burger King gets better the farther east you go. Because I had it in Amsterdam and it was kind of mid. But then I had it in Prague and it was better there, for sure. Phone is just fucking... Yeah, I think enough people have said, in my experience, that they thought KFC, or yeah, that they thought KFC used to be better, that I have to imagine there's some truth to it. Yeah, Wendy's is pretty good here too. Wendy's is definitely like fresher ingredients, generally better food and stuff than like Burger King and McDonald's. The thing with McDonald's though is that like I don't go there like thinking I'm gonna get a great burger and shit. I go there to get McDonald's. Like I can't explain it any other way. Like you know what you're getting from McDonald's. You know it's not good, but like at least it's just like the same fucking slop every time. That's like the only way I can really adequately describe my relationship with McDonald's. Devil I know. That weirdly worked out. A&W has the best fast food burgers. I don't think they're better than Culver's. They're fine though. The A&Ws around here are kind of disappearing. I don't think they're doing well. In my experience here, at least, Wendy's is just more expensive. Like, Wendy's just decided that they're, like, just making food for, like, a higher price point. Like, they kind of got rid of their, like, value menu and shit like that. Local KFC here was one of the KFC A&W combos with a jukebox? What? Yeah, they all have a root beer fountain. And that root beer is good, man. That shit's good. I wish more Long John Silvers were around here too. Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. The one Long John Silvers enjoyer. Why the fuck am I... What happened? What happened? What happened to us, Cauldron Man? We used to be pretty good at this. 30 minutes ago. And 30 minutes before that, we were bad at it. Jack in the Box still slaps. That's interesting. I have never eaten at Jack in the Box, but I feel like I've only ever heard bad things about it. Or at best, people will say that it's serviceable drunk food. And they're open until like 3 a.m. or whatever. And that's about it. Which is fair. Sometimes you gotta have those. Go-to Subway order? I'm a big fan of the spicy Italian. Get pepper jack cheese on that shit. Sometimes I go for like the herbed cheddar bread or whatever. Fuck, man, that shit's good. Do we agree that Little Caesars is trashy pizza, but good trashy pizza? I have kind of a unique opinion on Little Caesars, and it's that I think it's overhated, honestly. The pizza isn't like world-beating, but it's fine, and a whole pie, it costs like $6. And they just give it to you. Like, you don't have to wait for it. Oh, fuck. I think Little Caesars serves its niche admirably. And yeah, its niche is kind of mediocre pizza, but sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes mediocre pizza is good enough pizza. People who say Little Caesars is trash have never been broken in college. In other words. Maybe the triangle slices are white American cheese, I believe. And yeah, sometimes I get that on my sandwich too. I don't really get Subway very often. The local Jimmy John's is closer to me, and I just like Jimmy John's better. But Subway's fine, you know? Kind of like a my brother in Christ, you made the sandwich type of situation, but they're all right. I would love to try Little Caesars. If you ever find yourself in America, there are better places to try. Tell you that much. I don't know if you guys have Little Caesars over there. It would shock me and appall me even a little bit. American cheese is repulsive. Kinda, but Subway's white American cheese is not bad. It's not the same thing. Bruh. Just got an ad for cryptocurrency trading and NFTs. Yikes. What? Who the hell is this? Did you see that person? I don't even know who that is. That's someone who I was friends with that changed their name. What the hell was that? What the hell was even that? They just started playing Lethal Company and their name was No Comms, I'm Mewing. Yeah, if someone's advertising crypto in the Lord's year of 2023, you can be damn sure it's just a scam. Okay, we go slow here. I don't know why I started trying to go fast here. Okay, I think I remembered the strat here. It's not to bounce myself up here. It's to hook. Push out. And then pull in. There we go. I honestly prefer Little Caesars over Pizza Hut at this point. That's mostly because the one here's quality tanks so hard. I'm convinced that Pizza Hut is just better quality in the Midwest because Pizza Hut is, I definitely would put above Domino's and Little Caesars and Papa John's and stuff like that. And I can't say I've had a particularly bad experience with the Pizza Hut. I mean, they're all Pizza Hut. So it's not like it's been particularly great either, but Dump does furry roleplay. No. If that is a serious question, no. Absolutely not. Yeah. No matter what the mods tell you, it's not true. He does? Wow. Oh. We got a Little Caesars well done pizza and it's honestly better than Pizza Hut. Well done honestly sounds like overcooked. Like I want that pizza crispy. I assume you just mean like well constructed. Never knew this about you. Yeah, we all learn things. There are things being learned all the time here in this chat. However, that is not one of them. Want that pizza boneless? What am I doing here? I don't know what the strat is really. Also, I think mewing is like it's like a jaw exercise. It's a really weird name for it, but pretty sure that's what it is. MOD pizza used to be good? Well, I don't know what that is. I never heard of that. Okay, we're back, kinda. Mod pizza. I've never heard of that. I've literally never heard of that in my life. Please. Please. Bring me my flail. Ewing is pressing your tongue to the top back of your throat or something like that. We ran out of Flippy meat after he left. Where is Flippy? He's back in the Discord. He hasn't. I don't know if he's been. Yeah, no, he was in stream chat a couple days ago. I think he's around. As for where he went, I don't know, but he's back now. Soul level 1 viewing punishment? No, no, no. It's set in stone. Thought the government stole him? Well, we may never know. That's okay. Ooh. Okay, hold up. This is a bit of a long fall, you know? Be a real shame to lose all that progress. Haha. Yeah, it's over. Can I... Hello? Mod is a pizza place that's basically Subway for pizza. Oh, we have one like that here. Toppers? Toppers Pizza? I don't really go to it, but... Oh boy, there's a mod pack for Mod Lethal Company Gaming. Yeah, was that one at 200? That is basically inevitable. Oh my god, are you talking about Totino's Hard Party Pizza? Britta's a big enjoyer of that. In fact, if she heard me say that, she's probably joining chat right now. I did do a GTA 6 react. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. If it's true that it's not coming out on PC in 2025, then I simply don't care. Like, I don't know, man. Trying to think of what, like, my favorite fast food pizza place would be. The thing is, like, fast food pizza is weird for me because I feel like if you live in a city that has, like, Domino's and Pizza Hut, like, you almost definitely have a better pizza option. Like, the last time Britta and I ordered pizza, we did so from, like, it's a chain, but it's, like, a local chain that we both like a lot better. I guess it's like, it's more expensive, yeah, but... This is just more evidence that I need to just keep cracking at this game. Like, and not take another, like, 6-month break from it, because I have improved a lot just in, like, the 2 hours that I played tonight. Not even 2 hours, it's been like an hour and a half. I can taste the cheap sauce of Totino. I believe it's Totino's, isn't it? Tostitos is the tortilla chips, and Totino's is the pizza rolls and party pizza. Oh, fuck, I didn't quite make that. Shit. You know what? Fuck it. My amazing local pizza place is Pryor's Pizza. I won't be looking that up, but happy for you. Well, for anyone who wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, a potential punishment for Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 is getting the Golden Cauldron, which is beating this game 50 times. So, what better place to start than, you know, beating it once? OMG, doxed. I'm not looking it up, but imagine it's just like in a big city. It's like in Atlanta. Doesn't dox you at all. It's not. Well, you done doxed yourself, kiddo. That's all right, though. Is that the orange? I guess it would make sense that it falls down here. I didn't even notice that. But you'll never find me. Yeah, I mean, I've talked enough about the area that I live in that you could probably narrow it down to at least like what quadrant of the city that I live in I'm in, but I don't think I've divulged much more than that. That's not an invitation, by the way. Zimbabwe. Yeah, you're correct. Nobody's knocked down your door, exactly. Well, I'm a pretty small creator, all things considered. I think a determined individual. That's the scary thing, actually, about being, like, a bigger content creator, is that it seems like it's kind of an inevitability. That people just find out, like, way too much information about you. It's kind of scary. Pretty sure you can hang on that ledge of the shelf. There's no, like, real benefit to that, though. Okay, that's interesting. Not really what I intended. If I let go, do I drop? I don't. Okay, so I could... That worked. Funny enough, someone I met on a Discord server that I've been talking to for like 3 years lives in the same town as me, and I guessed it based on the fact that he lived in Texas and mentioned a storm that was happening at the same time as me. That's how I figured out everyone in the Discord that lives in Minnesota, is that they've like just posted about the weather. And I mean, Minnesota weather is, oh wow, that was a bummer. I wasn't really paying attention and then I just slid off. Minnesota weather is a bit unique in a lot of ways, so... Says no benefit, immediately gets a benefit. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect what happened to happen. And that doesn't seem easy to reproduce. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. This is one that I really hate getting stuck on. Oklahoma's only unique thing is the tornadoes it has. Well, we have tornadoes here, I'll tell you that much. Not as many as you, but... Like 80% of Minnesota population lives near Minneapolis. Yep. This is true. Is there anyone else in the Discord server from the UK? Absolutely, yeah, there's many people. Fuck off. Oklahoma City. We got them. Evie's in the UK, yeah. Suggestive is as well. There's definitely others. Can't think of off the top of my head for some reason. Ooh, wow, that didn't give me the lift I wanted. Okay, that works. Take that. Oh, yeah, good general. Yeah, he's there. I'm moving soon anyways. I don't think anyone is going to be able to track down your location just based on one pizza place. I wouldn't worry about it. can't. I'm in Patagonia. Oh, you're a bit far from Oklahoma. Is that actually where you're located? That's very cool if so. But I feel like you're fucking with us. Ohioans stand up. Haha. Laugh at the person from Ohio. No, I'm being silly. Yeah, I kind of figured. I honestly think just falling down at the right angle is the better strat there. Let's stop talking about doxing, shall we? I don't think anyone here has divulged enough information to actually be doxed, but I don't want to risk it. Oh, okay. That's something. Dude, I don't know what to do here, so I just flail. I'm gonna be real honest. Gonna be real honest, folks. No! Fucking had that. I fucking had it. I fucking had it. Fucking had it, bruv. I don't know why I wouldn't do a British accent there. Probably just because we were talking about being British. Imagine that. This is how my brain works. Mocking me? Yes. Yeah. And all of the not so great nation of Britain.
Bryish.
Bryish. Brian is British. So true, Brian. Okay. A little bit of a flang there. Last time I was in Ohio was years ago. Moved away and a month later heard our old garage got wrecked by a tornado. Nerds. Lamau. It's okay. I hate Britain as well. I've never been to Britain. I was in Ireland though, and I quite liked it. I feel like I would probably enjoy myself in Britain as well. Not living there, maybe. Ireland is in Britain. You're joking, right? That would get you into a fight in Dublin. It'd get you shot in other places in Ireland. Got a TTS mod in Lethal Company. Also, no. Not only is Ireland not in the UK, Britain is the island that England and Wales and Scotland are on. So not even any part of Ireland is part of Britain. God damn it, dude. Northern Ireland, technically. It's not part of Britain. Hello? You hear what I said? Britain's the island. Northern Ireland is on the island of Ireland. What? What? Oh my. Okay. Gonna be honest, I don't know the difference between UK and Britain. Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom. Yes, I know that. I'm saying that it's not part of Britain, which is different than the UK. Britain is the island that contains Wales, England, and Scotland. It is all part of the UK, however, it is not all of the UK. I'm aware they're different. Maybe not all of chat is, but I am aware. It's called the United Kingdom for a reason. Yeah. And everyone in Northern Ireland super wants to be part of it. And Scotland too, even. They'll really want to be a part of it. We're totally united. Haha, right, guys? I mean, we're pretty united too, you know? Canada and Australia's in the UK. Yeah, also just spitting more straight facts. Not. Actually, Canada has like the fucking queen on their money. Which is kind of silly because they have no affiliation with the crown anymore. I mean, they've been independent for a long time, but they had like some weird like relationship with the royal family still. Paris is in Los Angeles? Well, now you're just being ridiculous. Come on, everyone knows that. Who is in Paris? I will not be answering this question. Thank you. The Russians. At some point? Maybe. There's probably been at least one Russian in Paris. Daft Punk. Yep. Also true. No, why did it bounce me like that? That was weird. No, pull me up. Dude, I hate like trying to balance on this thing. Okay, I think I'm wedged in there enough to... That's what I want. Pull me in. Pull me in and the other way. This is fucking horrendously stressful. Stop. If there's a New York, then where is Old York? Is that a serious question? It doesn't exist, obviously. Everybody knows this. No, I'm just kidding. York is in England. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, we can use that. Where is Old South Wales? Gee, I don't know. Why has nobody asked such hard-hitting questions before? Oh, wow. Okay. That was pretty lucky. Whoop, York and they old. Oh my god. That went with a little more force than I thought it would. Dude, I don't know if I'm getting a PB tonight. I'd like to at least get back to the orange. Give it one more go. I think if I get to the top of that, that is like officially a PB. What? Why is it? Why am I like shimmying? The hell was that? Sheffield seems to just cling onto the idea of, oh my god, steelworks, and its identity has been that for ages. Minneapolis used to, like, produce all the, like, flour. Like, you know. Like, for baking. In the US. We don't anymore. We do have, like, other stuff here. Target's headquartered here. Best Buy's headquartered here. Bunch of like med tech stuff, but we no longer produce all of the flour, so unfortunately we no longer have that going for us. Although there's like a pretty cool part of downtown Minneapolis that just is like basically where all the mills used to be, and now there's like museums and like theaters and like apartments and stuff there. It's pretty nice. Rockstar Games started out in Sheffield. That's really interesting, actually. Okay. That was not good. I don't know what I was trying to do there, really. What the fuck was even that? Grill me. Oh my god. That That was not at all the trajectory I wanted.
Jump scare.
Good one. Got me. The company now creating America Simulator started out in Sheffield. Those fucking traders. What? What the hell is America Simulator? Oh, GTA. Oh, I gotcha. Wasn't there like a GTA London or something? Wasn't that like a thing that existed at one point? I find that like really interesting in the history of GTA, that it technically hasn't always been like fictionalized America. No, I think that's a real thing. It's like very old. It was like GTA 1 and 2 era, but I'm pretty sure it was a thing. Yeah, Watch Dogs 3 is in London, I think. I didn't play it. I played 2, which was in San Francisco. 2 was pretty cool. There was a GTA on the Game Boy. It was an expansion for the first game. Okay, but I wasn't wrong, right? Interesting that that is a thing that exists. That feels like very surreal to how modern GTA is. Okay. I don't know why it took me so long to get back up here. Probably because I fucking suck. What do you think, chat? The only Assassin's Creed I played properly is the Victorian London one. Isn't that one, like, not well liked? Syndicate, I believe. I prefer... yeah. Something in my throat. Prefer American democracy where crusty old men vote on stuff proposed by kids, say no, whip and nay, girl boss, red, white, and blue baby, just as the founding fathers intended. Yeah, you forgot the guns, though. The AR-15s, just as the founding fathers intended. Last Assassin's Creed I played was Origins. And I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't not like it for the most part. I just wished it hadn't been open world. I actually kind of liked the story and the gameplay. I just didn't enjoy like trekking around the open world just to do like the same shit that I would normally always do in an Assassin's Creed game. The last one that I played that I genuinely enjoyed was probably Black Flag, but even that I think was kind of like a shit Assassin's Creed game and mainly just like a good pirate simulator. Uh-oh, this is fucking Jover. Come on, come on. Okay, this is something. Yep, there we go. Own a musket for home defense since that's what the founding fathers intended for ruffian. I've read this copy pasta before. It's good though. It's a copy pasta. It's not actually a paragraph about how Rude owns a musket. That would be funny though. One of my friends bought a like a Mosin Nagant, which I thought was interesting. Old ass fucking wooden gun. Piece of shit. It was fun to shoot though. I don't really shoot very often. Some of my friends are way into it though. I have a metal baseball bat. British moment. Honestly, all you need is one of those Maglite flashlights. Those may as well be metal baseball bats. I own a lever action. Okay, that same friend, not him, but his dad owned a punt gun. Now, if you don't know what a punt gun is, look it up. I implore you, look it up. It is a gigantic gun that fires scrap metal to kill ducks. I am not kidding. I've seen it. It is massive. it went from like he kept it like propped up on a wall in the room where he kept his guns, and it was, you couldn't fire that thing. He had it, you know, for collecting purposes or whatever. But it was like floor to ceiling tall. Shit was insane. Fuck, I always like bounce off of that in such a weird way. At least I'm just bouncing back to the chair. Imagine if someone broke into a house and you just see a big ass punt gun. Okay. No, I shouldn't tell this story. I don't think it would like incriminate anyone, not let alone not my friend or his dad. But there was an incident with the punt gun. And I'll leave it at that. It got pointed at someone it shouldn't have been. That's all. I don't think anything bad happened, but I mean it literally could not be fired, I'm pretty sure. As a Brit, I don't get the American need to own a gun. I don't think most Americans need to own a gun. I don't think most of them do. You see those stats about gun ownership? And a lot of people who own guns own multiple. How's the Bennett Foddy going? It's going. I mean, I'm probably farther now than when you last were watching. How do you flag someone with a gun? That's I don't even, I was not present for the thing that happened. In fact, nobody that I know personally was involved. Not my friend nor his dad. I'll just put it that way. That is literally all I'm going to say. Okay. We're up here. We up here. We're no longer up here. I just want a pistol to keep in my house. Zero shot. I'm getting a license to have one in public. Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with that. I mean, I think a lot of people just feel like if there's guns out there, like, may as well have one for home defense. I don't know. I don't really have strong opinions on this. I have friends who are super into them and friends who are super against them, and I'm just kind of like, eh. I mean, I know a lot of people who have them like for hunting too, and I don't really have any like moral aversion to hunting. Like, you need to get licenses. It's all like regulated. No one I know is like poachers. And there's regulated like deer and wolf hunting in this state, and it's actually good, like healthy for the populations. You don't know elephant poachers? There are a few people that I know who maybe would not say no given the opportunity to shoot an elephant, but I don't think they'd go out of their way for that experience. Are you fucking kidding? Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. You're not in the poacher trade. I guess not. Ugh. Is this the only guns I have are these bad boys? I wouldn't be able to. No, I have no interest in hunting myself either. I just don't have any like moral aversion to it. Those are water guns? There's blood and muscle in there too. I don't know. Statistically, they're like 75% water. But I don't know. Stay hydrated, kids. Thrown in UK prison. What does Swanee ass sentence mean? Actually. What does that mean? Oh, fuck. Get me up there. Yeah, baby. Okay. I have not beaten my PB, no. I'm working on it, though. I'm close. Can't remember what the deal with this, like, area is. Is this fallable? No, I don't think it is, but it would still kind of suck to get out of if I fell down there. It doesn't go all the way down, at least, I think, is my answer. Wish I could, like, look down. Yeah, no, it's definitely blocked up. Okay, nope, never mind. There is a hole there. It's nearly 4 a.m. You tell me, brother. You're still here watching. What's it to you? Enjoying the content. Specifically getting over it for some reason. Actually, chat interactions have been pretty good tonight. I take it you guys are at least enjoying the vibes, if not also the suffering. I'll take that.
You should fall off now.
It's over for me. It's Jover. Suffering is my sustenance. Hey, tune in on Wednesday. There'll be plenty of that. Okay, we're past the orange. That is a bit of a bitch of a jump. The only thing is, I don't know how to get up this fucking thing. It feels like you need to go fast, but if I go fast, my thing just kind of like clatters off of it, and then I don't get anywhere. Fall off now, what? You don't want to see progress? They're afraid of progress over there in the U of K. Like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like, what the actual fuck is this? They are actually, yeah, that's a little political humor for you guys. I can be based. Oh, why am I moving? This is technically a new PB. Yeah, I don't know if someone wants to like check the VOD or what, but. Wait, this is doable, I think, if I just... Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Nope, all good, all good. I'm gonna try and get up to the top. Okay, you called it? Alright, that's fine. I was gonna say, I'll call it at the top. Then I'm really sure. Maybe you do just have to be careful here. I kind of thought you just had to really fucking gun it.
Fall.
No, sir. Not me. Never. Never once fallen in this game. This is a really fucking tricky part here. We've redistributed some wealth, maybe for some Dark Souls 3 fuckery. Anyways, back to my thing. Enjoy your thing, whatever it may be. Okay, I am sliding here, which sucks quite a bit. Yo. Actual new PB? Like new flat ground PB. Until it's not, you know? It is until it's not. Bro, what the fuck is this? Yeah, BGB's sitting on quite a bit there. Okay, I feel like this seems worse than it is. Ooh, didn't like that. Okay, that's fine. What? Jump scare. Would you ever want to stream so huge that there is no comprehensive chat, or is that not something you'd want to sacrifice? So I follow streamers that have like 2 to 3K concurrent viewers, and the chat is like pretty legible and not that bad. Yeah, any more than that, I don't know. The thing is, no. Would I ever want to chat like that? No. If all of a sudden tomorrow I had 10K viewers and like all the, you know, other success that goes along with it, would I be mad? No. I deal with it, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's my ideal chat situation, no. Oh, fuck. Average Five Nights at Freddy's scary part, it's just things thrown at your face. Yep. Imagine if we had a Jinxie chat. Well, my chat would never be like Jinxie's chat because I am doing my best to not cultivate a chat of, you know, hyperactive preteens. I'm doing my best. Ultra Kiddos found a way, but... Oh, fuck. No. Okay, alright, this is fine. This section is not that bad. I don't know why the game, like, randomly stutters. I think it's, like, stuff loading in, but why? Who's Jinxie? Very, very popular streamer on this website who, mostly plays Rainbow Six Siege and, screams at his webcam, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, I don't like the way it's wedged in there. Okay, it got us there. Right off the thumb. You ready? Yeah, no, I mean, good for him. The content's not for me, but good for him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Being cobblestone too. Oop, okay. I'll take that. That's fine. Oh no, you've almost caught up to me. Are you playing right now? This is a tough one right here. You are. Well, I take it we won't be in a similar location for long. Okay, so... Epic. This is a little bit tough. Okay, good. Don't like that. How about, like, here?
It feels like we're closer now.
Ah,
Closer
new line.
Designer and user.
Okay, we're
Everything
actually up
you
here.
didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
Still going. And I mean, honestly, we've hit, like, flat land, which is promising. I'm sure there will be new opportunities to go all the way to the bottom again, but... Somehow find this game easier with a trackpad? You're not the first person to say that. I do not have a trackpad. I have a mouse, just to be clear. This is not a laptop gamer. Ugh, what the fuck is that? pirated this game on iPhone. Insane. Okay, I could kind of like fling myself up like this. No, I really can't. There's not like a suitable ledge here. Wonder if speedrunners do this game on track. They definitely do it on like with trackpad tuning. No, yeah, you don't really have enough like of an angle to get a fling there. Yeah, and that just kind of flings you off. The nice thing is there's not really any risk of like falling here. At least not like here. Okay, well that was a bit of a, you know, I can't fling myself too far. Bruh, okay. Drop me here. Pop. How the fuck? Do people play Osu on a trackpad? I like believe it. That's just strange. I know some people play Osu for aim training. I've seen tens do that on stream. Well, I haven't personally witnessed it, but I'm gonna play the Scratch getting over it. Like Scratch the like game engine for kids. Is that what you're talking about? Is that a thing? Yeah. Okay. Enjoy. That's impressive if someone made that in Scratch. I guess, like, it's really a pretty simple game. It's been a thing for a while. Oh, I believe you. I just had never heard of it. Okay. They made Undertale in Scratch, bruh. Like, not Undertale as in, like, the original Undertale. Because that was made in Game Maker, wasn't it? Was Undertale made in Game Maker? I thought it was. Yeah, it was. Okay. Game Maker's kind of based, honestly. I think I read that they're thinking about open sourcing. I still have a soft spot for Game Maker. It was the first time I ever dabbled in game dev. That was what I used. I honestly don't know what to do here. Risk of Rain 1 was made in Game Maker? What was the remake made in? Undertale is the game that I'd say takes advantage of being a game the most. Interesting. Remake is Unity. Lol. I know 2 is Unity. I just didn't know if they stayed with it for the remake. Dude, I don't, like, how the fuck do you get up there? Is there some tech I don't know? You cannot replicate Undertale in any other medium. I think that's true for more games than you are letting on. The story, at least. See, you can get, like, a nice little boost there, but I still don't think it gets you high enough to... No, I know. I was just joking when I laughed about the Unity thing. I meant I didn't know they stuck with it as in like they could have gone back to Game Maker if that was easier for them, but because the game was already, you know, in Game Maker. Reminds me of We Happy Few, which definitely should not have been a game. You know, I haven't played that, but basically everyone I've heard talk about the game said that same thing. So dude, I like swear I'm so close to getting that, and yet so far away. It doesn't like feel possible to... When that game was announced and like first teased, it looked like it was like a BioShock type game. So the fact that it ended up being kind of like a weird walking simulator is pretty disappointing. What is the strat here? It's like, if I go slow on that, can I kind of like wiggle my way up? It doesn't seem likely, but I guess it's not impossible. I mean, I could also, like, try off of this again. No, it's you just get hit by the underside of the rock. Pray to God. Dude, it's crazy. Nobody has ever beat getting over it before. Did you guys know that? It's because this jump is physically impossible. Nobody's figured it out. But they didn't try praying to God, I'm sure. Got to the first boss of RoboQuest earlier and died literally instantly. Did you get the Diggy Mole? Because that boss kind of sucks as a stage 1 boss. It's definitely the hardest one, I think. The other two are significantly easier. It was the drill one. Yeah, that's the Diggy Mole. Yeah, that one is way harder than the other two. The other two are a joke in difficulty compared to Diggy Mole. Yeah, I just think I'm not like... See, I kind of got a little lift on that one, but it wasn't enough. Something I find really interesting about this game is that there is like other paths. I just don't know what they are. So it's possible that there are easier ways to do some of these things, like just entirely like easier ways to go. And I just am not aware of them. See, I'm like, need to pump up my mouse sensitivity. Like I swear I'm just not getting enough lift. I don't know if there's like a cap or if I can... just push down really hard and get like a ton of fucking... Ooh, wait, I was kind of hanging on there. That was weird. Dude, I do not... someone else in my comments of the latest video was saying that chainsaw thing is good. I have never liked it. It feels worthless to me. But I guess if it did frost damage, since that slows down enemies especially, it might have been nice with that. Dude, it feels fucking impossible. What do you do? Whoa, okay. Maybe you just do need to like take it fast. Oh my god, he's doing it? Thank you for the follow, I Prevail fan. Did I say that already? I can't remember. Losing my mind. Yeah, fuck. I don't actually know if I am doing better by just going through this fast. See, I could kind of like... I don't know. Now I'm trying to like... Now I'm way overthinking it, I think. Scratch version is 1-to-1 as far as layout goes? Wow, that's just impressive. Okay, I think I need to not like push so hard when I get like latched up there, you know? Like it's hard though, man. You want to get like back to... Well, he said the layout is 1-to-1. So the graphics could still be different, but... I mean, if they got the layout right... I hate COVID because I haven't seen my dog since Thursday. Oh, that sucks. I kind of missed having my parents' dog here for a little while. It's like, it's so hard to not just like fling yourself off of that. Come on. My dog be Duggan. What the hell does that mean? This guy's got Doug as a pet. My dog has one eye and dementia, and he's old, but he's a silly little guy. That was kind of like my childhood dog in her final years. She didn't have one eye, but she had like, she was like a little blind in both eyes. She had like cataracts. Fuck, it's like, it's almost like impossible to not push yourself off.
Subscribe to Dumper Man.
Oh shit. What's up, baby shoot scooper? Thank you for the 7 months. I was just, I was up in Fargo this past weekend, my dude, and your name came up for some reason. And I mentioned that your name on Twitch was Baby Shoot Scooper. You subbed to me for like 3 months without me knowing who you were, by the way. I was like, well, who the fuck is Baby Shoot Scooper? Anyways, nice to see you, my dude. Thank you again for the 7 months. Crazy ass name. It is crazy. I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it before. He stops by and subs every now and then. 7 times, in fact. It's a horrible name. I regret it, but sticking to it. Let's go. Kind of like Dumpster Man, honestly. Which is not a horrible name, but I do in some ways regret it. It's very, it's very annoying to explain to people why my name is Dumpster Man because it's a long story. It's like a very long story. That, no joke, involves Little Caesars. Okay. And then you just slide off. Because you got a dump tree. That's the reason, yeah. That's the reason. Yep. You got time? Let's hear the story. Basically, I've told this story so many times. But basically, you're right, because I'm stuck here. But fuck you also. Basically, I was at a drive-thru for a Little Caesars in Fargo, North Dakota. And, there was a sign on the dumpster, which was next to the drive-thru. That was like, it was directed at like a homeless person who had been digging through their dumpster. And it said something like, whoever has been taking pizza out of our dumpster, your life has value. Please come in and we'll feed you, or something like that. And I just said, that's nice. I hope the dumpster man got his pizza. And Berta and I were both just like hungover and delirious because we were getting Little Caesars. Like, it's just self-evident by that. And so we just laughed about it. And then I think I made it my fantasy football team name. Not even that. I made it the Dumpster Men because I thought that was funny. And then eventually I just changed my Steam name to that too. Oh my god. That was all it took. Unless... This might be the progress for tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give this a few more tries. At least I can't, like, fall off here. Wish I could explain my Discord username or my Steam names. Yeah, Jaw Spinner. It's so weird. I'm friends with, like, a bunch of mods and, like, people from the Discord on Steam. But when you go online, every time I'm like, who the hell is Jaw Spinner? And it's just you for some reason. I don't have that with anyone else. I have a bad habit of finding the worst usernames on all platforms. Nah, that Baby Shoot Scooper, it can't be that bad. No, that is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah, my name now is just Dumpster Man on everything. People like to point out the, on Steam, I was Dobby Sex Doll for more than a year. That's fucking insane. We must not be friends on Steam because I've never seen that name before. That's funny, though. The more I, like, angle this way, the more it feels better.
We love Dobby sex doll. God. If I never have to hear that combination of words again, it'll be too soon. Oh, we are? It was like 5 different names ago? Oh my god. You know what? I actually kind of do remember that. Vera's free to add you on Steam. Yeah, you can add me. I don't want like just randoms adding me, but like if I don't know who you are just by your username, I won't add you. But you said your username in chat, so yeah, feel free to add me. Dude, I got all the way up there once. How the fuck did I do that? Like, what did I do differently on that particular jump? Jumping from here is just like not the play. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, wait. Maybe it actually is. Pure will and determination will get you there. Have you played this game? This seems like something you would have played. Like you hit the buttons harder and lean into the monitor a little closer. You want to know what's funny? I'm not hitting any buttons right now. I'm just simply moving my mouse. I'm on the 3rd to last obstacle. Safe to say you have passed me at this point. Could I like angle just a little bit off of this and then... What's your Steam? It's Dumpster Man. It's Dumpster Man, and my picture is like a very egregiously content-aware scale of Daniel, content-aware scaled photo of Daniel Radcliffe holding 2 guns. Why, you may ask? I don't know. That picture dates back to before my Steam name was Dumpster Man. Yeah, it's from Guns Akimbo. I've never seen that movie, but I think the picture's funny. Steam profile picture is wild. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I am worried now, though. I'm going to post this VOD. It probably won't get watched by that many people. But now people are just going to be like, oh, I'm going to add him on Steam. And then I'll have a bunch of people to fucking reject. I actually can't find you? Really? Most other people seem to not have had any trouble finding me. Keep falling at the stairs part. Yeah, that part sucks. Yo, what's up, Astro? How's it going? It's been better. I'm playing Getting Over It. That should tell you all you need to know. But all in all, it's going good. Well, I'm about to get a friend request, aren't I? No, the hat moves! Fuck you! Why does the hat move? I do think, like, just getting... right after I said that this wasn't the play, I think I determined that just, like, getting on this corner and bouncing off kind of at an angle is the right way. The fuck does the hat... What are you supposed to do about this? It feels like it's possible to just soft lock yourself by getting that hat in a bad position. Now I hate this even more. Nope. Okay, wow, that was not what I wanted to do. What kind of bingo did you lose to do this again? Fucking Dark Souls 3 bingo like a year and some change ago. Nope. Imagine you get 1K deaths. I mean, it's not gonna be fun, and that's the point. But, oh my god, that's incredible. I mean, to be fair, I think I've played this twice since then. I've just been putting it off because I hate this. However, I did not put a deadline
on that punishment. So technically all I said was that I would beat getting over it. I haven't done it yet, but that doesn't mean I won't. The thing is that now I very smartly have made a new punishment that is getting the golden cauldron. If I die 1,000 times in Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1. So that's fun. Gotta start with beating the game once first. Why would you bet that? Listen, bro, it's 1,000 deaths, okay? If it happens, it happens. I'm already suffering enough at that point. May as well just add insult to injury. It's beating the game 50 times. Did I say 100? It's 50. Here's the thing. Like, the first, like, couple times I beat it are going to be miserable, and from then on, it's going to be much, much, much easier. The thing that will suck the most about it is just the tedium. And just the time investment, you know? Genuinely, what do you think about the Ultra Kill teasers? They look cool. I don't know. People always ask me for my thoughts on teasers, and I'm like, I don't really have strong opinions on them until I play them. They look fine, though. Like, I don't know. At the new levels and enemies and stuff look pretty cool. There's like there's nothing up there, bro. Every Saturday? Nah, not every Saturday. Lately, it's been about every Saturday, but rusting up hard for the new act, same. Keeping spoilers away, I wish Akita would stop releasing stuff. You can just not look at it. I mean, that's valid. Game beat. Congrats. I am still in the same obstacle. I'm so out of the loop with Ultra Kill now. That's totally fine. I mean, the next update will be a surprise. I don't, however, think Akita should stop doing teasers. You're capable of just not looking at them. I believe in you. I'm not excited, honestly, to stream Ultra Kill. I love the game. But streaming new content is so miserable around here. Kind of fallen out of love with Ultra Kill. I mean, to be honest, I think there's a lot of people who like get into it and like think it's the best thing ever, and it is a great game. But then they just play the shit out of it. I don't know if this is describing you, by the way. I'm just saying this is like something I've experienced a lot of. But then they play the shit out of it and they start burning out on it, like without realizing that, like, yeah, no shit, the game wasn't made to be played forever. Like, especially not in early access. Like, eventually you're gonna get a little sick of it. I mean, it's best to just play it at your own pace. Backseating is still the worst for everyone streaming Ultra Kill. The thing that I don't get, dude, is that, like, I've, at this point, pretty much done it all. Like, I may not be playing, like, a speedrunner, especially not on new content, but, like, backseating me is kind of ridiculous. So the fact that even I still get it is, like, what the fuck are we talking about here? I never even played it that much. The thing is, though, did you beat the game multiple times? Because that's probably more than you do, like, with most games. And I'd say that's still pretty good mileage out of an early access indie game. Regardless of whether you could have played it more or not. Like, you're not obligated to milk it for all it's worth. Like, if you played it, if you played what's there so far, had your fun with it, and don't feel like playing more, that's fine and normal, honestly. did do everything once. Okay, that was a positive. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't like what I'm looking at. At all. What if they made getting over it VR? That would be kind of based, but like also what? How would that work? I want to like just peek at what's below here because I'm sure it's going to be a fall. However, like the Ultra Kill is getting traction because Hikita deserves it, but it hasn't reached the right audience. Yeah, I mean, like people will grow up, right? The thing is, like, yeah, I do find it a little bit weird that like kids are into Ultra Kill. There actually isn't a hole there, believe it or not. I know it's gonna be annoying even just like to climb out of it every time. I believe you, but yeah, okay. Oh yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought. Is this like itself climbable? The nice thing is that I seem to have hit a point where like things are pretty flat, so it's because Ultra Kill got big on Roblox of all things. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why the one dude was making Ultra Kill videos, it seems. I don't even want to... I know his name, but I just don't want to name him by name because it just feels petty to talk shit about other content creators. Oh my god. Wow, that got me a lot closer than I thought it would. I think if I like don't ride the snake. See, that I do know. I know some things about this game. I'm not flying completely blind here. There's one point where you have to like jump off a bucket too. I know that. And I think it's kind of by the snake. Ride the snake, it brings you up to the top. Next, you're going to tell me that Control R unlocks something. But that would be ridiculous. There's a hook on the wall, but like... the thing's fucking tiny. Control R restarts the run, I believe. For those unaware. That was horrible. The hook has no collision. That's fucking evil. It unlocks your profanity filter. Woo! Okay. Is that a snowman up there? I mean, even if it had collision, it's fucking tiny. Like, what do you expect me to do with that thing? There it is. Sliding. Wow, okay, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. The problem now, though, is just the rest of it. Okay. Or the problem is just myself. My own greatest enemy. It's fine, though. I know I can get up there now. Oh, come on. I'm not sure what, like, the trick is to getting, like, consistently good jumps like that. I mean, I'm trying my best to get, like, the closest I can to the edge of the anvil. That helps, but it also feels like it kind of doesn't get me as good of momentum. Imagine playing this game with a controller. I can't even imagine really what the controls would be like. I think it'd be terrible, though. I'm like trying to even imagine how it would work. Like, I guess you would just use the thumbstick, the analog stick to fucking move the thing around, but that sounds terrible. Yeah, I guess gyro, I mean, that's kind of like anything that requires like precision movement. Gyroscope is pretty good for. I mean, I still certainly don't prefer it to to you just using a goddamn mouse. What is your top 5 American states? Oh, bro. I've been to a bunch of them. I've been to like 30 states. The thing is, though, any state that like you go to visit is always going to be better than like living there. For the most part. Like, I like the state that I live in, but it's certainly got its problems. Gyro and Splatoon is very cool. Yeah, but like, it's on Switch, bro. No one's using mouse and keyboard for that. Like, so yeah, it's nice that it has it, but like, still, I think, North Dakota would not rank top 5. Thank you for asking. I mean, that's just America. What did you think I was talking about? No, fuck South Dakota. Actually, I visited a friend who lived in Rapid City, and it was all right. It wasn't like amazing, but like that's where like that's like the nice part of the state. West Dakota, yes. That would just be like Wyoming, I think. Don't you dare say that Minnesota is just East Dakota. Don't put that evil on us. It kind of is, but... Michigan got they lakes? No, bro. Are you American? Because if you are, that's sad that you think Michigan is the state with lakes and not, you know, Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes. And you want to know something? We actually have 15,000. So, suck on that, Michigan. Michigan has the Great Lakes. Have you looked at where Minnesota is on a map before? We have the greatest lake. Utah is where the lakes are. You're joking, right? Utah is like mostly desert. Minnesota, the thing is, Minnesota also has big lakes, just to be clear. Salt Flats? That's not a lake.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much.
I'll explain the Salt Lake City. That's one lake, bozo.
Every setback you've forgiven.
One singular lake.
That you've given.
Oop. I've been to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan once. It was nice, actually. How the fuck am I meant to get over there without falling? Maybe just like this? Is this where I'm meant to go, even? Wait, hang on. Before I do something risky, let me just, like, go here and just pop up a ways and see what's up. Oh, I could get over that, I think. Is there any point to it? Oh, well, okay. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. What, is the rock better? Okay. The rock is not my friend. Not yet, at least. Only known one person from Michigan, and he was an ass, so everyone from Michigan must be the same. I know some people from Michigan. They're good people. I've been to Michigan. It's fine. It's actually just a lot like Minnesota. Shocker, that one. Detroit's, you know, a bit shit, but probably from the UP. You know, I didn't really meet, like, any people from the UP when I was in the UP, but I was in, like, a touristy part of it, kind of. Yeah, Hell, Michigan's a classic. I'm getting better at this jump. No, I know Hell, Michigan's real. I didn't know Darwin Road was the only road to get there, but I do know that Hell, Michigan is real. All right, here's a little dumpster man lore for you that involves Michigan. Went to York for the first time in October, and holy shit, it's so nice there. Honestly, that is one place I would really like to visit. I'd also like to go to Edinburgh. Well, hello. Who are you? That's evil. Don't do it. Oh no, I got mildly jump scared. Yeah, all right, here's some Dumpster Man lore pertaining to Michigan. I used to work for a shipping company that was based here in Minnesota, but they had a like terminal in Michigan. And I would run like the fuel reports from the drivers, which just meant I was basically like determining how much money they spent on fuel versus how far they drove. It basically determined how they got reimbursed for fuel. And I did a lot of them in Michigan. So I learned a lot of Michigan place names. And they're honestly very funny. Michigan might be the state with like the highest density of funny place names. Although I think Pennsylvania has a legitimate claim to it too. However, we did not have a terminal in Pennsylvania, so I didn't learn that many things about Pennsylvania. Oh, come on. We have Cleveland. You know what? I've never thought about it, but Cleveland is kind of a funny name. Changed my mind. There's humor to be had there. Oh, yeah, not what I intended to do. I did vote on the Game Awards. Yeah, there's a VOD on the second channel. You have to be a little bit insane to live in Michigan. Meh. Michigan just felt like, to me, very normal. Like, it kind of just felt like a pretty unremarkable place. And I mean that as no offense to Michigan. I'm sure many of them have come to Minnesota and said the same. Cleveland is that guy who lives next to PETA. That's so true. He got his own show for a while, which is insane. I don't know, like, who was like, yeah, that Cleveland guy. I want to know more about him and his family. Michigan is Michigan. Yeah, pure Michigan. It's kind of what that implies. Have you been to any Northwest states? I've been to Oregon. Just Oregon, though. It's Midwest, but north with big lakes. I mean, it's kind of like Minnesota. I guess we have less big lakes, but we have the biggest lake. Although I guess Michigan borders Superior, too. Wyoming doesn't exist. Delaware doesn't exist. North Dakota, unfortunately, exists. I've seen that hellscape with my own two eyes. In fact, I was there this weekend. And actually had a great time. But Fargo is like, it's right across the border from Minnesota, and it's just like a city. It's just the same as anywhere. It's got some stuff to do. There's a college there, of course. Actually, several colleges there. Haven't been up any farther than Quebec. I mean, that is pretty far. It's probably farther than most Americans. I guess, though, Quebec is probably technically south of me currently. What about Oregon? I mean, I've been. What do you mean about it? It was nice. Spent a little time in Portland. Spent a little time on the ocean front. Spent a little time in like the Columbia River Gorge. It was very nice. That was horrible. What happened? Oregon, pretty nice state. What can I say? That's the only like northwestern state I've been to, though. I haven't been to, well, I went into Washington a little bit while I was up there, but I didn't like specifically visit Washington. Or Canthel Tilty. Shut the fuck up. I don't know, dude. This guy's kind of a Chad. I think his Canthel Tilt is just fine. thought I was from Chicago? Me? From? Yeah. Spent most of my childhood there. Don't live there anymore. I just want to get to the funny rock. Okay. I was about to say our odds of that have improved, however. Are you happy you don't live there anymore? No, I love Chicago. I mean, I don't think there's anything for me there that I can't particularly get here. But I still enjoy visiting there. I wouldn't say I'm happy I don't live there anymore. Chicago's a great place. Chicago scares the fuck out of me. Enjoy being ignorant. Have you ever been? Is the real question. People who say Chicago scares them and they've never set foot inside the city just make me laugh. It's just so detached from reality. I'd love to know why you're scared of Chicago, but I'm a little bit worried what you're gonna say. What scares you about it? The city is fine and normal. It's just like the same as other big cities. There's nothing remarkable, like remarkably bad about it. It's got homeless people, sure. It has violence, but in like a really specific part that nobody who is there as a tourist or a visitor actually goes to. And otherwise, the city is decently safe, normal. I mean, if you just don't like big cities, it's one thing. But saying that Chicago scares you definitely implies a certain thing that I think you were just incorrect about. Or misinformed, rather. It was when I was little and I mostly just saw the real world for the first time. I mean, I went into Chicago when I was little. I grew up there. I didn't grow up in the city, but I grew up, like, with enough access to it that I went plenty of times. Chicago scares me because I'm afraid of snow. That's fair. You don't know about the... You've been to Chicago and you don't know about the bean? Oh. Oh, Chicago is one of my favorite cities in the US. It's great. The problems that Chicago has don't really affect you if you are just visiting Chicago. They don't even really affect you if you just live there either. Unless you live in like a very kind of specific area. The weather does indeed suck, though. It sucks in Chicago. It sucks in Minneapolis. It probably sucks in Michigan, too. In fact, I know it sucks in Michigan because I've been there in the winter. Actually, the town that my sister went to college in Michigan had winds so bad one time that it knocked out all of the streetlights. And that's not a joke. And by streetlights, I mean stoplights as well. Although that is like, we experience weather like that in North Dakota too. The infrastructure is just built for it. North Dakota and Minnesota, I should say. North Dakota had the worst winters I've ever experienced, though. Like, it's not a fucking joke. They're disgusting. Minus 60 below wind chill. I think that thing does have collision because I just kind of stalled on it. Yeah, stoplights are huge. Isn't it crazy? The thing is, like, this dumb shit little podunk town in Michigan, it's actually not that small, but it had all the streetlights like hanging from a wire, or the stoplights, sorry. And so when the wind would come through, they would just sway, and like shit probably just got disconnected. But like they have winter and they have blizzards and they have wind. So why the hell are they built like that? They probably just, the city probably just doesn't have the money to change them, honestly. But like, surely when they get knocked out, when there's big, like, wind like that, gusts of wind, surely someone goes and fixes them. At which point, after a certain amount of times doing that, wouldn't you just be like, you know what, let's just fucking repair them? I don't know, I didn't understand it. Oh, that did not hit where I wanted it to. In the bigger towns, their polls probably just budget. Yeah. No, you're probably right, because we drove into Detroit and like they were all like they were out like a ways out, but once we got into like the suburbs and shit, like they were on and normal. Imagine that. Actually, they were probably on in Ann Arbor too. I don't remember. How the fuck did I get up here before? I did it with like without much effort too. Did you see the one statue with the guy holding the things in Detroit? Oh, there you go. That actually wasn't that hard. I don't know. I did see some statues. Is it in like that main like kind of circle downtown? Because I probably did see it then. Now what? Wait, now what? I won. Game over. Go left? Wait, for real? Uh-oh. Are you sure about this? Is this good intel? Oh yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Poggers. God damn it. At least I figured this jump out more or less, I think. You know what? Okay, I'd love to get back up to at least where I was before. Not even necessarily onto the rock, but just on that jump before it. And then I think I'm done for tonight. Genuinely, actually good progress, though. Which is almost inconceivable. The hat do be a little annoying. Yeah, it's got to be like 5 a.m. for you at this point. See you, Joel. Night or good, yeah, at this point, good morning. Hope you get at least some sleep or whatever. Brother man gonna still have COVID if he doesn't get some sleep. It's like 9:45 over here. It's 10:45 for me. However, time zones exist. Man, I'd really like to get back up there. Apparently I can't do this. I live in a different dimension is all. Yeah, fair enough. Normal shit. I wish time zones didn't exist. Wait, why? I mean, I guess, like, it kind of sucks when you're traveling. But otherwise, like, it doesn't really impact me too much. Like, anyone that I regularly talk to that's in different time zones, I kind of am just, like, generally aware of, what time it is for them. Also, if time zones didn't exist, the world would be a very dysfunctional place, I think. Could you imagine just, like, drawing the short stick and, like... like, living in the place where, like, it's work hours, like, at night? You sleep during the day? I don't even like I know I could just like calculate what Flippy's time zone is, but I don't really know what it is because for most of his time in the Discord and on this stream, he has had a very irregular schedule. It seems like he's fixed it now, which good for him, but when you would work at different times, then there would effectively be time zones. That's literally like the only reason to abolish time zones would be to like make everybody active at like the same time of day. Yeah, you would effectively just have time zones again. Unless what Valentino is saying is that he wishes the sun just didn't revolve around the earth. Could you imagine that if the entire population of humanity just like lived in the light zone and then there was like a dark zone that was just night all the time and nobody lived there? There's probably a movie about that or some shit. Trying to play with an Australian is Omega ass. Well, yeah, true that. Maybe that's who I was thinking of in the community that's Australian was Trub. I don't remember. I don't know why I thought Joel was Australian though. Terrible. 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 I think maybe the anvil is just the stopping point for tonight. Brother, that's like 1 in a million? What? There's a few tens of millions of people living in Australia, I believe. Who would win in a fight? Hell, Michigan or Birmingham, Michigan? I feel like Hell, Michigan's seen some shit, you know? Like, you don't get that name without having a bit of a reputation. I don't know anything about Birmingham, Michigan. There's a London, Ontario. Oh, trying to get him in a lobby at a decent time is near impossible. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, brother man is Australian. Shout out to the fucked up cat that was mayor of hell for a while. Okay, there's a town in Minnesota called Cormorant. I believe that about 100 people live there, and it's basically just a township of a bigger town. But they had a fucking dog for a mayor. Which is for a long time, which is super based. Man, I'll try this jump a few more times, but I'm almost at 4 hours. I'm actually surprised I've played this game so much, but it's been relatively chill. And it seems like people have enjoyed the stream, so that's good. I guess y'all did vote on this. This is actually not too bad of a game to, like, pay attention to chat on. Because, it doesn't always require, like, 100% focus. I voted purely for suffering, and have I suffered that much tonight? I really don't think I have. I haven't even malded that much. Have there been some rage-inducing incidents? Yeah. But I've generally made progress, and I generally had a pretty good stream with pretty good vibes. So I can't be too mad about that. This jump is gonna give me nightmares tonight, though. I just wanted to see the game again. It's been a year, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, that's what people come to the channel for, is fucking getting over it content. Yes, sir. God damn. There is no button input on my stream that would cause me to press Control R. Dude, why do I suck at this again? I mean, I guess I kind of always sucked at this one, right? I never stopped sucking. I just kind of lucked my way up there a few times. I also think my arm is just getting tired. That's like a thing with this game. Is that you move your arm around so much that it actually does kind of start to affect your wrist at a certain point. Oh, that one felt good. Never thought about that. I can't imagine too many people play this game for like 3 hours straight, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Oh. Also, you asked, have you tried Detroit-style pizza? I have. It's pretty good. It's a little more agreeable than Chicago style pizza, although I have a soft spot for deep dish. The thing is though, the people who like try to compare it to like New York and Detroit style, I feel like they don't get it. Deep dish pizza is just like a different experience entirely. Like you don't order like a flat like New York slice instead of deep dish. Like you get deep dish as kind of like a special thing. Ain't nobody in Chicago eating deep dish every day. But there's something just like something real special about a big fat slice from Lou Malnati's. And that is the Chicagoan in me will always think that. Deep dish isn't my thing? Yeah, and that's completely fair. I'm not an aggressive defender of Chicago style pizza. Yeah, I mean, it's really not pizza. It is good though. It's some sort of experimental Italian, American Italian dish. But hey, if that shit ain't good, bordering on calzone. Yeah, it's like an open top calzone. Give me up here at least, how about? And then we'll end stream. Okay. Poggers.